Silence for a man isn't always empty. Sometimes it's the loudest cry for help. He doesn't know how to speak. Welcome back to Unpack. I'm your boy MTS. Here, we unpack what hurts so we can heal what's hidden. I said it right. Silence for a man isn't always empty. Sometimes it's the loudest cry for help. He doesn't know how to speak. When men go quiet, it's easy to think they're pulling away, losing interest, or avoiding responsibilities. But often, that silence is a shield, a survival mode, a mechanism, or it's a sign he's carrying more than he can say. Today on Unpack, we're breaking that down. Why men go silent, what it really means, and how partners can respond in ways that create safety instead of distance. Let's unpack this. The emotional, psychological, and real life reason. These are just some examples. So, men, we are internal, we process things. Men often retreat into silence just so we can think. Like, for example, I know I've done it before. I come home from work, I sit on the couch, and I'm just quiet. I'm not ignoring you. It's just my mind is racing because I'm thinking about so many things, bills, deadlines, and other responsibilities. Or it can be fear of conflict. Let me explain what that means. We go quiet because it feels safer than saying something wrong. An argument, it just escalates and escalates. And now he suddenly gets quiet, not because he doesn't care, but because he's trying not to add fuel to the flame. He's really not trying to say the wrong thing. And also, we avoid being vulnerable. It takes a lot for us to express emotions, and sometimes we don't really know how to express them. If you come to a man and you say what's really wrong, most of us gonna say we fine, even though we clearly not. There's overwhelming stress. Silence is a shutdown response from that. Work, finances, family issues, bills piling up. A man will go silent just so he can try and hold it together, so he can try and think. Or it could be past experience. If he grew up in a trauma situation where there was conflict, he learned to shut down because that was a way of being safe, because he knew if he was silent, he wouldn't antagonize that person, whoever that was. Communication and relationships are the most important things. But sometimes with men, we can say a lot of stuff, but it's difficult for us to put the words together. I care and I care about, you, but expressing the depths of what I feel, I, I can't really come up with it. If a man tells you he's overwhelmed, but he can't find the language, he's just letting you know, I really don't know how to express this. Or he could be feeling powerless in a conversation when he feels like he can't win or fix the situation. A man will shut down. If a man keeps arguing with you and it just keeps going on and it keeps going on, he gonna eventually go silent because he believes that talking won't change anything, especially if he's said it before. Silence sometimes is a symptom of being emotionally stuck. He doesn't feel heard. He doesn't feel respected. He feels misunderstood. He feels like nothing is going to change. If he said it multiple times that something bothered him, but nothing shifts, he eventually stops. He's not going to bring it up no more because it's not worth his time. So when silence becomes a mental health warning, this is the signs that we have to look for. These are not harmless signals. These are signals that we need to understand, like depression, emotional shutdown, burnout, numbness, feeling invisible, feeling hopelessness, having suicidal thoughts. I know some of us won't express it, but I know I have in the past. I felt that way. I used to be the guy who would laugh and be very social. I would be outgoing, but on the inside, I was breaking down, barely able to hold it together. I really want to scream, but I couldn't because as a man, we taught to hold it together. Women, partners, if your man goes silent, let me put you on game. Don't go chasing him down. Don't go consistently trying to question him and force him to talk because guess what? He gonna shut down even harder. And don't assume because he's not talking that he's leaving, he's cheating, or he's angry. That's not right. Give us a moment. And don't provoke us. Don't be trying to make us talk by getting into an argument or using your emotions, turning it into something's wrong with you. That's only going to push us further away. And don't be creating negative stories in your head, what the silence is about, because sometimes it's really not about you. It's what's happening inside of him. Now, you want to know what to do? Let me help you out. Looks like you're thinking, I'm ready. There's no pressure. When you're ready to talk, I'll be there for you. That sounds a lot better. You give him some space, let him process it. It's not punishment. Stay calm. You got to keep your calmness. You got to go ahead and become a safe emotional space for him. And you can reassure him, I'm here for you. You don't have to figure this out. You're not alone. I got your back. Just those words sometimes can bring a man out. Um, and you also, women can choose the right moment, laying together, those times of intimacy, physical close and touchness. After you done let some stress out of his back, he'd probably be willing to talk. But when you talk, use that gentle voice, that feminine voice. Ask him, what's been on your mind, baby? What's been going on lately? And how can I support you? But women, for you to be able to take care of that and do that, you have to take care of yourself. You have to be grounded. You have to be emotionally mature. I know y'all didn't want to hear that, but it's true. Now, let me share some other scenarios with you. The emotional flooding. This is when life hits hard constantly. Some men retreat into silence just to stabilize themselves, like bad news, death of a close loved one. I know when I lost my uncle and my close friend, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be silent. Or, like I said before, if he grew up in chaos, he just wants to be silent. Silence can be a man's armor, his escape, his cry for help, or his way of surviving, but it's never meaningless. If you are a man listening, you deserve to be heard. And if you love a man who goes silent, remember, your calm, your patience, and your understanding can be the bridge that pulls him back into connection. Women, partners, love your man, cherish your man, and when he goes silent, pay attention. All right, this has been another episode of Let's Unpack. I'm your boy MTS.